Department of Computer Science. So before I proceed with sharing with you what I'm actually researching on right now, I would like to give you a walkthrough on what we do in the Web Science Laboratory. So Web Science, what is Web Science actually? Well, it's the new interdisciplinary field that attempts to understand what the web is and its future and benefits. So we develop applications and more into healthcare and education. So what else do we do? We do for semantic web, which studies on how to make unadulterated and raw data available on the web. Those information that you get from surveys or what do you call this? Assessments from applications that you do, you collaborate them and you present them in such a way that it's interpretable by someone who is browsing the web. Next is mobile applications. We unleash the potential of providing services that are already available like in your desktop and put them into a mobile device and eventually become a portable alternative to your existing applications. And lastly, healthcare and educational apps, architecting applications in the healthcare and education domains. Now, overview of the research. So why SMS? SMS is undeniably the most accessible type of communication platform today. Agree? Since most of you are high school students, who among you bring his or her phone to school even if it's not allowed? Raise your hands. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, so SMS usage worldwide, 74% or 2.4 billion of the mobile phone users in the world use SMS, and because of that, there is actually a great potential for SMS to be used in education. I know there's been an ongoing debate whether SMS could be advantageous or disadvantageous to education. Like when SMS boom started, their worry was about the text speak. You know text speak? Yung mga shortened texts. Worry nila na it will worsen how the students write and how they act. Yeah, how the students write. So actually, there's a great potential for SMS to be used in education, and that's why I'm tapping it for my current line of research. So what is the problem? A lot of educators right now believe that still the traditional way of giving examination, the pen and paper, is still the best way of conducting examinations. Well, actually, it has a lot of drawbacks as well, like human error in checking. I know in some instances, you would return to your professor and you would ask them, "Oh, sir, mali po yung pag-check nyo. Paano pag hindi mo napansin?" So that's a loss on your part. Next is the release of the results. Normally, when you take your examination, around what, how long does it take for the results to come out? 2 weeks? 1 month? Around that time. Now, here's the proposed solution that I'm proposing. Quizzy or quizzes made easy. So what is Quizzy? The objective of Quizzy is one, to speed up the submission. Also great for off-site examinations. What you need to do is, we'll go through that later on, but this will speed up how you submit your exams. You won't have to go to line up in front and give your paper and things like that. Next is to speed up checking. The moment you pass your exam, you would know your score. Is that good? No. Alright. Next is class evaluation. Now this will enable the professor to see which questions or problems students had a hard time answering or failed to answer right. Next is student evaluation. This time, there won't be any separate, what you call class record for your performance, where they put your performance metrics. So it's going to be consolidated, the checker, the evaluation, and such. I saw in a study about automating exam authoring that for assessment purposes, it should also be able to gather statistics about student performance on each question regardless of the exam it appeared on. So it's more of, you don't just evaluate the student per se, but you evaluate the class on how they perform on a specific, or regardless of what exam they're taking. So the end goal of this is, of course, to enhance the course based on the exam data that will be gathered using the system. So if you see that the students keep on failing on this question, maybe you're not on the discussion side, you're lacking something. That's why they keep on failing that. And this solution will solve that problem. Now, how do we implement it? We are going to use Rapid Android. Who among you is familiar with the Android operating system for mobile? Just a few. All right. Just to give you an information, Android is an open source operating system, mobile operating system created by Google, and yeah, it's pretty much I think it's quite popular right now. But anyway. So there's this technology called Rapid Android that provides an integrated portable gateway for SMS-based data collection. So I know some of you have already tried voting for your favorite housemate. So it goes the same way, only that you don't use a computer, but it goes to a mobile device. Now, Rapid Android was used by UNICEF Innovation in gathering disease statistics in Africa. So how will the exam go with Queasy? Sorry, we are going to use Rapid Android for Queasy. First is the issue once. Students get questionnaire from proctor and the exam key. So it's the same way. You'll get your exam paper. You have the exam key, and where will SMS come in? Now, student keys in the exam keys. Student keys in the exam key and his answers. So from your mobile phone, you enter the exam key, and for instance, it's a 45-item multiple choice exam. So you key in the 45-character string, and you submit. The student sends the proper keywords to the Android phone running Queasy. So you just need one Android phone, and the rest, like the students, they just need an ordinary mobile phone. I know all of the mobile phones right now have SMS at least. Or walang SMS. Next, the results. Once you send in your exam to the proctor's phone, you will instantly get the results. Sabihin niya kung bagsak kayo or hindi. I don't know if that's good or well. Next is evaluation. Now, after 3 rounds of exams or such, the teacher evaluates the class and the student performance from the exam results. Like what I said earlier, based on those statistics, the prof will be able to gauge how is he handling the course. Maybe he's missing out on something, or he's lacking on some areas of that course. So what are the pros and cons of this system? Well, on the checking wise, it only works for multiple choice, identification, and mini essays. Actually, for identification and mini essays, it's beyond the scope of this study, but it's possible through semantic checking. Next is SMS traffic. Android's capability of handling multiple SMS requests at the same time. I haven't tested this yet, but I think there's going to be a problem given that it's a mobile device, and of course it's not as powerful as a computer. So, if there are like 40 or 100 students sending their exams at a time, I think there's going to be a problem with the phone. But I'd still have to know how will that be. Next is the cost. Almost free if you are subscribed to an unlimited service. Here, I don't know if you do the same thing in your school, but here in UP, we have this thing called Blue Book. It's 2 pesos and 50 centavos. That's where we put in our answers for the exam. And if you're on Unditext, it's cheaper than you getting a Blue Book, right? And if like those issued for the UCAT, the machine readable paper, it's more expensive to produce those than just sending an SMS. So I don't know if that was fast, but thank you very much. So do you have any questions so far? Yes.